Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Friday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 5 of our Sacramento Condors franchise, and we are battling off against the New Orleans Saints in the City of Sacramento Stadium in Sacramento, California, California's state capital. Also home of the NBA Sacramento Kings. Facing off against the 1-3 Saints. We only got 2 more games after this one heading into the bye. And our next home game will be against Green Bay under the lights. And then our next road game will be the next one against the Detroit Lions. So without further ado, we'll see you at kickoff. It is kickoff time here in Sacramento, California, as the Sacramento Condors kick this off, and the visiting New Orleans Saints will be ready to return the kickoff. So now the Saints are going to return this, and they're going to get stopped down around the 27-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10, and we see Cam White stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. The rookie quarterback. Drew Brees left the team last season just to join the Pittsburgh Steelers, so this is now a 1st and 10. They drafted a quarterback, so they throw the football to Josh Hill, and they do get a first down. Cam White, 1 for 1, 14 yards there. His first pass of the game for about 14 yards, so that's pretty decent to see. And now this is going to be 1st and 10. They're going to throw the football. It's going to be intercepted by Chris Jones, the defensive lineman, and he is going to return this all the way into the end zone, and that's going to be a 41-yard touchdown by the Sacramento Condors. And now look at that interception. At first, I thought it was going to be a pass deflection, but he read the quarterback's plays, and he just decided to catch the football and just run with it, scored into the end zone. So we're going to take a break. All right, now it's 4th and 7 from the 32-yard line, and the New Orleans Saints punt this away, and Jalen Ramsey and the Sacramento Condors, they're ready to return the punt, and he is going to get stopped down around the 39-yard line, and we see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City and the Sacramento Condors stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. So now we're going to use a PA pass play on 1st down and 10. Mahomes, he's using and now he's going to throw the football deep to Larry Fitzgerald, and he catches it and looks like he's going to jump on into the end zone for a touchdown, actually. And we have 1,000 passing yards this season, and this is only week 5, so this is going to get really interesting when we have at least over 5,000, possibly 6,000 passing yards in the regular season, including the postseason as well. So with that being said, we'll see you when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 31 here in Sacramento, California. That was an incomplete pass. Pass was deflected. Could have been an INT, though, I'd have to say. If that was an interception, I would have returned it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. And Cam White throws the football again. That's going to be incomplete pass. So now this will be a 3rd and 10 here for New Orleans as they have possession of the football. And they're going to throw this football deep. And that's going to be another incompletion. And now we get to return the punt again with Jalen Ramsey. It's still 14-0, so we should be able to win this game. So Jalen Ramsey is ready to return the punt here for Sacramento. Breaks 1 tackle, and he will get stopped at the 31-yard line. That will be a 1st and 10. And we're going to use some inside zone with running back TJ Yeldon. So now Patrick Mahomes, he's going to hand the football off to Yeldon, the former Jacksonville Jaguars running back. Only gained about 2 yards there on that play. And this is now going to be a 2nd and 8 from the 33. And we're going to do a passing play with Patrick Mahomes. He's a superstar X factor. That's why I like to have at least 3 superstar X factors on offense and defense. So at least 6. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 33, by the way. And we're only like 13 yards from being in the red zone. And I hope Mahomes throws this deep and he gets it in. And he will hopefully get this into the end zone for a touchdown. And Fitzgerald caught it 33 yards there on that play. And it's now going to be a 21-0 lead here in Sacramento, California. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now this is 3rd and 9 from the 46-yard line here in Sacramento, California, in the city of Sacramento Stadium. Cam White throws the football. That will be incomplete. And now they have to punt this away. And Jalen Ramsey, our secondary for this Sacramento Condors team, will be ready to return. But wait, they punt it out of bounds. So we get it down at the 20-yard line. And now we see Patrick Mahomes stepping onto the field with the Sacramento Condors. So now Mahomes, he's going to throw this deep to TJ Yeldon, and it looks like he's going to run it all the way, and he will get this into the end zone for a touchdown. And actually, TJ Yeldon, 80-yard touchdown there, and we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now 1st and 10 from the 33 here in Sacramento, California. The ball is out. Chris Jones, who claimed that INT, recovers the ball, and they will be at the 17-yard line. So I'm just going to really throw the football to George Kittle, and we'll hopefully get a touchdown. Eric Armstead gets his 2nd sack of the season, by the way. And now George Kittle throws the football, catches the football, 5 for 5, 222 yards there, and he has 3 touchdowns. So I'm just thinking about running the football with Patrick Mahomes. So, 1st and goal, I'm just going to run him in with Mahomes, and he breaks the tackle. He gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. So now, Mahomes, this will now be a 36-0 lead here for the Sacramento Condors. So, all he did was just use a pass play. He just runs it in, gets it into the end zone. Touchdown. All right, now this is 3rd and 10 from the 35 here in Sacramento. They throw the football deep, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. Could have been an INT there if he caught that football in time. And now Jalen Ramsey is ready to return the punt here in the City of Sacramento Stadium. So now the Saints punted away, and the Sacramento Condors are ready to return a punt. And Jalen Ramsey, look at him run. He is going to take this all the way, it seems like. And he's going to jump on in, do a front flip actually, and get that into the end zone. And that is a 99-yard punt return for a touchdown. And now this will be a 43-0 lead here for the Condors. And we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. So after when the 2-minute warning is over, so he did an incredible front flip there. I give it a 10 out of 10. During the break, Melvin Jefferson, the rookie, got a fumble recovery, and he returned it all the way. So now he scooped up the football, returned it, got a defensive touchdown there, and I think this is his first defensive touchdown of his career, if I'm not mistaken. Fred Warner makes the sack, and Melvin Jefferson returned it all the way and got it into the end zone. All right, now the New Orleans Saints did get a field goal, so it's now 50-3 here in Sacramento, California, as now Joe Hayden, the former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary, returns it, and he does get stopped at the 22. 23-yard return there, and now we're going to use the Y corner on 1st and 10 from the 22. So now we got Pat Mahomes as our QB. And now Mahomes looks like he's going to throw this one to Larry Fitzgerald. He caught that one-handed and looks like he's going to run it all the way and rolls it into the end zone for a touchdown. We'll see you guys in the second half. 8th touchdown of the year, by the way, for Fitzgerald. Jalen Ramsey returns an incredible INT return, 48 yards, so that will be his 2nd INT of the season. The first interception he had was in last episode against the Tennessee Titans, and we actually won that. So he caught it with one hand. It was originally intended for the receiver, but the receiver had it at first, and it was time for Sacramento to claim possession. By the way, I'll have the link to that video if you guys want to check it out. Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Sacramento. Beginning of the second half, by the way. And the Condors are leading it big time. And it's now 64-7. So now Joe Hayden, he's going to break tackles along the way. And looks like he's not going to get stopped. So he's going to break tackles along the way. And he gets this into the end zone. So that will be his first kickoff return of the game. And it's his second of the season. So last episode against the Titans, he had the opening kickoff. He returned it all the way out from 107 yards. So that we're doing the same exact thing like we did in the last episode against the Tennessee Titans. So we're going to take a break. Alright, now this will be a 4th and 2 from the 40-yard line. And now Thomas Morstead is going to punt this away. And Jalen Ramsey, he's ready to return the punt. And Ramsey, he's going to get stopped at the 36. So, 1st and 10, by the way, for the Condors. And now we're going to use a double slant route here on 1st and 10. So now Patrick Mahomes, he is going to throw the football to AJ Green. And he's going to juke this out. And he's going to return it all. He's going to run it all the way. And he's going to slide on into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Condors, and it was a 64-yarder, so it's now 79-3 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. All right, now 1st and 10, Cam White is going to hand the football off to the running back, and he only gains about 4 yards there. Stephen Cook, by the way, and this will now be a 2nd and 6 now from the 32-yard line, and there's only 2:12 to go in the third quarter, so the Saints are trying to look forward to getting their first touchdown of the game. And Damarious Randall, the former Cleveland Browns secondary, makes his first sack of the game. And Sacramento has 3 sacks in this game. And they've done really well on defense. So we have a 95 overall defensively. And they just proved it to you. We just proved it to you with those INT returns for touchdowns with Jalen Ramsey and Chris Jones, respectively. Chris Jones was in the beginning of the game. I think it was the very first one of our first defensive plays of the game, if I'm not mistaken, and he just caught the football. I thought it was a pass deflection at first, but then Jalen Ramsey, speaking of him, returns it down to the 50-yard line, and this will be a 1st and 10. So now we're going to use a run play with Jordan Howard. We're just going to do run plays for the rest of the quarter, and we probably won't do a pass play until the 4th. So Jordan Howard runs it, only gains about 4 yards on that play. So now we get to use the HB drive on 2nd and 6 now from the 46 here on offense. So Jordan Howard, he gains 5 yards there. So now 3rd and 2, we're going to use the inside zone split. And we're going to play some offense. So Jordan Howard does get stopped at the 46 though. So we're going to actually convert on 4th down. So we're not going to punt because I hate punting on 4th down. I'm just going to do a simple quick slant route, and hopefully we'll get a 1st down. So Mahomes throws it to Marvin Jones, and he does get a 1st down. All right, now 1st and 10, Pat Mahomes, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to do a scrambling pass, so now Marvin Jones gets this into the end zone, and that will be a touchdown for the Condors. So that will be his first receiving touchdown of the game, and it will now be 87-3 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. Okay, now 2nd and 11 from the 34 here in Sacramento, California. And now Cam White throws the football. He actually throws it, but that's going to be incomplete. So he threw it on the ground, basically. So now this will be a 3rd and 10. So now this is going to be at the 34. So we have 87 points to 3. But the real question in everyone's mind is, will we have at least 100 points by the end of the game? Chris Jones there, who had the pick return, gets his first sack of the game. So now we're ready to return a punt. And now we got Jalen Ramsey of the Condors ready to return. So now Jalen Ramsey, he's going to run it. He's going to run the field. Now Ramsey, he's going to break a tackle along the way. And it looks like he's going to take this all the way out, and he's going to score another touchdown. And he does a front flip there to prove it. All right, now this will be 1st and goal, and Pat Mahomes, he's ready to throw the football. He passes it to Gronk, and yes, we did it. We scored over 100 points in this game with Gronk's first touchdown of the game, and it's now going to be 102-3. All right, final seconds of the game. New Orleans just got their 5th turnover in this game, and Patrick Mahomes, he's going to throw this football to Marvin Jones. And he is still on his feet, gets this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. 5th receiving touchdown of the season, and it will now be 108-3. So we take this big win here in the City of Sacramento Stadium. We beat the New Orleans Saints 108-3. So we won by a big triple-digit number of 105. So I'll explain more about that when we get into statistics. All I want to say is thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, Patrick Mahomes, 158.3 passer rating, 11 out of 11, 454 yards, and 8 touchdowns on the day. Cam White had 2 INTs. Stephen Cook had 4 carries, 42 yards, and no touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes had 4 carries, 60 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving-wise, this is pretty big. I'd have to say this is really impressive. So, Larry Fitzgerald, 3 receptions, 172 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Marvin Jones Jr. with 4 receptions, 119 yards, and 2 touchdowns. TJ Yeldon and AJ Green both had 1 touchdown in this game, and Rob Gronkowski had 1 touchdown offensively. So, sacks-wise, Tyrann Mathieu and Chris Jones both had 2 sacks. Fred Warner, Eric Armstead, Damarious Randall all had 1. And there were 2 INTs, both returned for touchdowns, by the way, by Jones and Jalen Ramsey. Kick return-wise, Joe Hayden had 1 kickoff return for a touchdown, and Jalen Ramsey had 2 punt returns for touchdowns. So that wraps it up, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned. We'll see you guys next time.